What up, people? So the Cobra tuning, as it's called, the top two strings were wrong. I think in the time frame of me making that Facebook video where I played that tuning, my window was open and it got a little cold in here, so the bottom two strings might have went out of tune. But we take a look at the top four strings. Now, the thing with the Cobra tuning is, I think prior to me making the first time I showed it off, the top two strings were different than the Cobra tuning featured on that tuning website. So I'm trying to remember the bottom two strings, because on the Cobra tuning on the tuning website, I think my window might have been open previously, and when it's cold out, it throws my guitar out of tune. So I'm trying to remember the bottom two strings. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone for a second. This sounds kind of like the tuning I was fucking around with earlier in the week. You wanna be wolf and sheep's clothing, knowing of me is so drama started shit, so don't need your bad love. Well, I'm trying to find a tuning for my next song. My what is it? Yeah, my 5th song, "Don't Need Your Bad Love," for my next album, and I mean, I'm pretty good at guitar. I fuck around, you know. But sometimes I change my mind. I can always go with the C tuning. All right, back to standard tuning. Oh, my new tattoo, it needs to be redone again, unfortunately. Still looks good. I mean, despite being a little bit faded. Looks like your head could use some more onion, dude. No offense. Actually, no, my hair's looking just fine. In fact, when it comes to my trichoteria, I've done all my picking on the back of my crown right here is where it's real bad. And then I tried to fucking shave devil's horns into my widow's peak right here. That turned out disastrous. So between not picking my scalp on the back and waiting for my devil's horns mistake to grow back, my hair's gonna look a little funky for the next couple of months, but I mean, it's coming in slowly but surely. It's just a matter of time and patience. Yeah. Don't need your bad luck. You wanna be wolf and sheep's clothing. You only be because you promised our changes and not us. Don't need your bad luck. Don't need your bad luck. And this is part of the writing process. It's just screwing around on guitar, you know, figuring out what I want to use. Don't need your bad luck. Oh, I can't decide what tuning to use. It's frustrating. Right now I'm in standard. Ugh. what's up, Kai? What's up, Becky? We don't have a guitar center in Casper, as far as I know. We have like maybe 3 music shops total. We have the Hilltop Music over by Albertsons. I think they took the guitar store out of the mall. I'm not entirely sure, but if they didn't, then we also have a guitar store in the mall if they didn't take it out. But the guitar shop I go to is the Rockstar Music Store in downtown Casper. Really, I don't think combing your hair is really a need for a tutorial, but I mean, if you want me to do a hair combing tutorial, I can. It's not that difficult. I mean, combing your hair is so basic that I don't think you need a tutorial for it. And brushing your teeth is so basic that I don't even think you need a freaking tutorial on it. And the case in point, you know, my teeth aren't ridiculously yellow, but they're not perfectly white either. You know, like, see that? Yeah. My teeth aren't like super yellow, but they're not perfectly white either. So, you know. I gotta watch the pull off on that string, man. I get to pull off on a string, it just makes the shredding sound like shit. But I'm sure I'll find a tuning for my next song. And now that I've got a substantial audience in my Facebook Live video, I can do the rant I was doing earlier before technology got cut off for a second. Go ahead and set this magnificent beast down. Oh yes, show that logo. BC Rich Warlock Revenge Series guitar. Custom painted with 2 different shades of green and like 4 stickers. There's 3 on the front and the 4th one on the back. The 4th one on the back is a Spitfire sticker. Yeah. Anyways, there is this pasture, and he's going around. I'm not even going to play the entire fucking video because it's pointless, but I am going to go to the video in question. Let's see here. Go through my history here real quick. This one.
Christmas is around the corner.
Now, if you'd like to watch this video, I'm going to post it on my Facebook's timeline. Show am. Because this is one of those things that I think people need to fucking see. And this is the problem. There are a lot of good Christians out there. There are a lot of good people who are Christian out there. But people like this fucking asshole just give all you Christians a bad name. Yeah. Huh. So I just posted the video to my Facebook's timeline. Before I get into the video, it is around the corner, yes. Now, before I get into the video, let me do a couple things. Grabbing one of my brushes. It's got black and green bristles. The handle broke off, but I still use it. I have a spare brush in my in the same cabinet, so in case I lose this one. Oh man! I take my hair out of this ponytail. There we go. Okay. It'll help with the tension on my scalp if I don't leave my ponytail in all the fucking time. Like if I'm working, then yeah, if I'm working, I'll put my hair in a ponytail because that way if I'm washing dishes and my hair's in a ponytail, it's not going to get hair all over my clean dishes. You know what I'm saying? Ouch. Between the trichoteria and trying to shave devil's horns into my widow's peak, and then my hair getting thin from stress and shit, my hair doesn't look 100% good, but if I comb it out a little bit, it doesn't look nearly as bad when I comb it out. Give me a second. Take all the tension off of my crown on my scalp. There we go. Like right there especially, and right here, like there's two spots on my head, like right here and right here, where I've picked out the most. And let's see. God damn it. I fucking hate trichoteria. I look at the back of my scalp and I'm just disgusted with myself. I hate the fact that I picked out my hair for so long. I had trichoteria for years, and I'm slowly starting to fight it. I fucking hate the fact that I've picked out my gorgeous brown hair. I mean, look at that shit, Facebook. Look at that. Like right there and like right there. You see what I'm saying? So there's a trick to this. Instead of combing it all to the side like that, there's a trick to it. I'm going to take from my pinky back, or from my finger back, and I'm going to just do that. Do like a halfway part, and then kind of slick the rest of it back. Just like that. And there we go. That looks a little bit better than trying to comb it all. Yeah, that looks a little bit better than trying to comb it all to, you know. However, this side is a lot worse than this side. This side actually has hair growing back on it. This side is still recovering. So, oh, damn. Big old fucking knot in my hair. Fuck that. Fuck that. And the thing of it is, I have to realize there are several goths out there that shave half their fucking head. If there are several goths out there that shave half their fucking head, then I need to be less conscious about my trichoteria. I've gotten to a stage where I recognize when I'm about to pick, and I've gotten to a stage where if I recognize myself I'm about to pick, then subconsciously I'm pulling my hand back down, you know what I'm saying? So the important thing is to keep combing my hair and to just keep avoiding plucking it out with my fingers and shit. You know? Like maybe comb it to where it just parts a certain way. Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to do like an 80s style hairdo, I could just do this. If I want to do like an 80s comb over, I could just do this. If I can do that shit right there. If I can comb all my hair on my side over my crown, just like that. But then that doesn't do me a whole lot of good for trying to cover up my recovering widow's peak. Now does it? Let's do that. And there we go. Take all my hair's natural length and comb it over my my crown on my head so it covers up my my trichoteria a little better. I mean, literally, easy as that. And then if I wanted to put my hair in a ponytail after combing it over just like this, so that this hairdo stays, and then, you know. When you have trichoteria and you're trying to cover up your bald patches from where you've picked, you know, you might have to rearrange your hair just a little bit. Now, thankfully, I haven't picked all my hair out completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't picked all my hair out completely. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people with trichoteria who have practically their entire head no hair. And, you know, that helps me especially. But yeah, check that out. Facebook, that looks a bit better than, because it looks like my parts going, you know what I'm saying? It looks like my parts kind of starting back here and then going here and then kind of around. Yeah. So I can take all my naturally long hair, comb one side of it or this side of it up and over like that. There we go. That looks a lot better, actually. I'm going to comb out the crown section real quick. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. There we go. Cool beans, man. Anyways, I'll go put my brush back in the cabinet. Yeah. There we go. Really find the best way to cover up your trichoteria when you have it. So how about taking that? There we go. I'm taking all the hair that I have here and pushing it back over my crown, kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? There we go. That looks a little bit better. Just kind of mix it and comb it so that my part goes around the areas I've picked at completely. So that when my hair parts, it goes completely around and covers the entire area that I've picked at. There we go. Cool. Beans, dude. It doesn't look that bad. It actually looks a lot better than it did before. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm starting to be able to catch myself when I start to pick. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't diagnosed, but I wasn't diagnosed until I started doing it, you know. When I went to my med doctor a while back, what the fuck was it? I think his name was Dr. Yabat. That was ages ago. He talked to me and my dad about it. He said, you know, my dad would say, well, my son's just picking on his hair for whatever fucking reason, blah, 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 blah. And then discussing with my med doctor, they're like, oh, that could be a sign of trichotillomania or whatever the fuck it's called. And, yeah. But yeah, my hair's definitely looking a lot thinner, or blah. I messed up. My hair is definitely looking a lot thicker than it was this time last year. But see, if I manipulate my ponytail just right, it doesn't look nearly as bad. Anyway, I was going to do a rant, and I got sidetracked fixing my hair. I apologize. Of course, with brown hair this fucking gorgeous, you can't really blame me. I find that it is sometimes it's easier not to pick at my hair if my hair's in a ponytail and my hair's held down. I can't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this rant I was doing. Let's see. Okay. So the video I posted to my Facebook timeline, this is a Young Turks video, and they did a story on Pastor David Grisham, whatever his fucking name is.
And a lot of folks are excited, including me. Love Christmas. We already got our Christmas tree. And I've said this many times on the show. I love capitalist Christmas. I don't think it has anything to do with religion. I'm pretty sure Santa in that giant red suit did not come from Nazareth. Anyway, a guy who apparently agrees with that side of it is Pastor David Grisham. He doesn't think that...
Pastor David Grisham. If the word cunt could be used in a sentence to describe somebody, Pastor David Grisham is the sheer definition of a cunt in the vulgar sense, in the absolute vulgar sense. Now, most of you know, okay, around Christmas time, Christians get a little preachy, which, you know, the other day I was walking to Homeboy Scotty's, and then I walked back to Summers, and this dude pulls over in his car. He's like, oh, hey, man, you want to ride? I don't know the dude, so I'm not going to take a ride from a complete and total fucking stranger. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. And this dude would not shut up about how Jesus saved his life and blah, blah, blah. And I was just looking at this dude like, oh, my God, would you shut the fuck up? Do you have any idea how retarded you sound right now? And maybe that's a little unfair to judge him, but I tend to think... And I had one of my fucking wands with me. Like, dude, you're going to pull over in your car, you see somebody with a wand in their hand, and you're going to ask them, oh, would you like to hear about Jesus tonight? Now, he wasn't, okay, and here's the thing of it. The dude was not a dick about it. If the dude had been, you know, a righteous dick about it, I would have did my thing, you know, that would have... Man, I need to fucking shave. Getting all scraggly underneath here. Now, hold on a second. I gotta plug in my razor. God damn it. Yeah, that's not fully charged. Hold on a second. By the morning, now that should be fully charged. I'll be able to shave. Just a little bit scruffy underneath my neck. I mean, I'm not going to shave all the scruff off my neck. Right to maybe like right about here. So that I can get a nice line going for my beard. But anyways, this, Pastor David, okay, this is a real piece of work, man. You're thinking, well, what did he do that was so bad? Fucking stupid people. Block. I never gave him my number, so I don't know. But anyways, what did Pastor David Grisham do? Well, I'm going to continue playing the video and let Cenk Huger explain.
That Santa is real. No. Unlike with that side of it is Pastor David Grisham. He doesn't think that that Santa is real. No. Unlike Megyn Kelly, who thinks Santa is real and white, Grisham doesn't think he's real at all. So that's the part that's sensible. The rest is not remotely sensible and borders on lunacy, as is usual, because he is a right-winger. So he has attacked the idea of Santa in Texas before. He's done an execution of Santa before, which I'm going to show you in a minute, okay? But he's at it again. This time he's at the North Pole. Uh-oh, Santa, watch out, he's closing in. No, it's literally North Pole, Alaska. And he goes and finds a Santa over there and starts yelling at him and the kids nearby. Let's watch.
Hi, folks. Hi, kids. My name is Pastor David. I wanted to tell you guys that the real reason for the season for Christmas is about Jesus. Jesus Christ was born 2,017 years ago in a manger in Bethlehem in Israel, and that Christmas is really all about Jesus. And I wanted to tell you kids today, too, that Santa Claus does not exist. Santa Claus is not real. The man you're going to meet today is a man wearing a suit like a costume, and it's make-believe. It's not real. It's just fake. Your parents have been telling you a story that is not true. There are no reindeer, flying reindeers.
Okay, you get the idea. And yeah, could you imagine taking your kids to see... Yeah, could you imagine taking your kids to see a mall Santa and having some fucking self-righteous religious prick preaching to everybody like it matters? You know, like, hey, I just want to tell you all that it's not about Santa Claus, it's about Jesus and blah, 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 blah. Okay, first of all, dude, the real Jesus was not born around Christmas time. That little Middle Eastern tiny-ass, curly-haired brown dude. Okay, the real Jesus Christ was born sometime in spring, in March, first of all. Second of all, where the fuck does Pastor David Grisham get off on ruining kids' Christmases like that? Like, that's bullshit. You're going to a fucking mall with your camera recording everybody. Excuse me, everybody. Okay, if you're an adult, you know that Santa Claus isn't real, but that's beside the point. Okay, kids shouldn't find out about Santa Claus not being real until they're a little bit older. Okay, but when they're kids growing up, believing in Santa growing up, that's part of being a kid, you know? And parents do that shit to make their kids' Christmases just a little bit more magical. And here comes Pastor David Grisham. Okay, now if you've seen the video, the people in North Pole, Alaska were pissed. But he tried the same shit last year in Texas, and it's on the video if you want to watch it on my timeline. And here's the thing, Facebook. The people in Texas were way more pissed off than those people in Alaska. Way more pissed off. Like, if you would have seen the camera on the last video he did before that one in North Pole, Alaska, this one dad confronted him. He's like, you need to leave. I got my kids here, blah, 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 you know. And, like, this dad in Texas was going like this. Like, he was trying so hard not to punch this dude. Okay, you could see. You know. Not a whole lot, Kyle. Just chilling out. Exactly, Hunter. That's fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's incredibly fucked, actually. These kids have hopes and dreams. And part of being a kid, Facebook, part of being a kid is believing in things like Santa Claus. And to sit there in front of all these fucking kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to watch the video again because it was just that fucking frustrating. You have no idea. You know, I hate when my beard's uneven. It fucking pisses me off. Like, I go to, like, fix it out. And, I don't know. Then I realize that my beard's not uneven, it's just the hair is all. Fuck it. But could you imagine, for just 1 second, Facebook, you're taking your kid or your nephew or your niece to see a mall Santa, and some fucking self-righteous religious asshole sitting there telling your kids, Santa Claus ain't real. The real reason why we celebrate Christmas is because of Jesus and all this other bullshit. How would you feel? You'd be pissed, wouldn't you? I'll tell you what, I'd be pissed. Okay, if I had kids and I was taking my kids to see a mall Santa and some fucking religious dickhead was going around trying to ruin my kids' Christmas, oh, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. I would be beyond pissed. Exactly. Exactly. No, not that, Kyle. Fuck the asshole that was talking shit. Fuck David Grisham. He's a fucking asshole. Pastor David Grisham is a fucking asshole. This dude's going into fucking malls and just being a total prick. Like a total fucking prick. You don't even know. No, I'm too young to pull that off, Kyle. My beard's not full enough. Like, I'd have to have the full goatee, everything, just straight, bleh, you know what I'm saying? And it would have to be wide as fuck. And I'd have to be super fat. And I'd have to be super old and super jolly. I'm not fat. I'm not jolly. My beard's not full enough. So, don't see how it's going to work out, Kyle. Well, no, really, it's just a part of Christmas, man. Like, parents who do that, parents, excuse me, parents who parents who do Santa Claus with their kids, they're doing it because they want to make their kids' Christmases that much more magical, you know. Hell yeah. So for fuck's sake, okay, if you don't believe in Santa Claus, that's fine. If you're an adult, you're entitled to that opinion. However, that does not give you the right to force your opinions on everybody else. What kind of self-righteous asshole goes to a fucking mall to yell at kids and their parents and the mall Santa? Like, seriously. Like, what a fucking piece of shit. I seen that story earlier, and it just made my fucking blood boil. Hell yeah. Hold on a second. I gotta dump the water out of this bottle. I'll be right back. Like, what the hell, people? You know what I'm saying? Fucking, it's irritating. I'm gonna put Dark Hollow away. Excuse me. I was smoking tobacco out of my water bong earlier, and it satisfied my nicotine craving for a couple hours, and then now I'm craving it again, and I don't feel like smoking out of my tobacco water pipe, so I want to bust out something a bit more conventional. No deed, indeed. I've heard of The Cure. I don't think I've heard any of their music, but I bet you they're pretty good. Oh, which one? You asked me to show you my wand. Which one? You know what I'm saying? I have a bunch of wands. I was going to go over to Scotty's when I got off of work, but I'm tired right now. I don't want to go anywhere. Maybe for another Facebook Live video, I'll show off my wands, but for now, I was gonna, yeah. I might make me a burger later. I don't know. See how I'm feeling. I still got a shit ton of leftover ramen to eat that I made from the other night, so I'll probably just eat that before I make the burger. I don't have Texas toast, but I do have bread nonetheless, so I'll definitely be making the Elvis Presley burger again because it was just that fucking good. A ramen burger. There you go. There's an idea. Now, at some point, I'll have to do that T-Rex burger challenge that I've been saying I was going to do. But every time I get money, I've always got things to buy and spend it on, you know, bills, tobacco, booze, you know. Yeah, kids will get to a certain age. Kids will get to a certain age when they find out the hard truth of life that, you know, Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny aren't even real. You know, it's just, these are just fun little fairy tales that parents tell their kids to make their childhood a little bit funner. And then you see a video of Pastor David Gisham and his buddies shooting a paper mache Santa pinata with a bunch of guns. This sick bastard, in like a later video that they added to the story, takes a fucking, him and his buddies take a bunch of fucking guns and shoot this fucking Santa Claus pinata. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Okay, no one's saying you have to believe in Santa Claus. That's fine. But going to a fucking mall and telling everybody, hey, yelling at Santa Claus that's working at the mall, yelling at the parents and their kids, all this stupid religious shit. Like, this dude's going off, oh, Jesus Christ was born 17 years ago. Okay, there's this thing called before Christ. I'm pretty sure if you remembered anything from history class, you'll have 500 BC. Or the year 1. Oh, so you're saying Jesus Christ was born in the year 1 BC. Is that what you're telling me? No, that's not how it works, B. That's not how it fucking works. In history class, you have BC and AD. BC is before Christ. AD is after Christ's death. So, yeah. Have I tried Bundaberg root beer? Don't think I have, but it sounds good. Nope, I don't have any alcohol right now. I'm pretty much at a fun time. Like, I'm out of what I normally get on payday. Alcohol and what have you. Yeah. I'm out of good times until I get paid again. I mean, yeah, I fucking hate being sober. It's boring as fuck. Ugh. Life is so much funner when you're wasted. Like, I don't feel like when I've been drinking or what have you, you know, like I'm not as stressed, you know, and I'm not using it as an excuse to drink alcohol. I'm just fucking saying. Strangely enough, yes, I have thought about making my own alcohol. I've thought about making my own homemade wine. The flavors I would use for my mead would be cherry, peach, banana, and mango. I would use all four of those, and maybe blueberries and, yeah, cherry, peach, banana, mango, blueberries, and raspberries, and grapes, like red wine grapes. I'd use all seven of those for one wine, and it would be decadent. I'd make the wine as strong as I possibly could, legally, of course, and safely. Yes. Noise. Like, I'd make my mead, I would make my mead so strong that 1 or 2 glasses, and you'd be like, hey, the world's less shitty. I made a homemade tobacco water pipe out of a Monster Mutant green soda bottle, two little pen tubes, and a ratchet head for a bowl. And Dark Hollow works just fine indeed. And paraphernalia pieces are perfectly legal in Wyoming as long as you're not using them for the, you know what I'm saying? If you're using your bongs or your glass pieces for tobacco and not actual weed, then Wyoming doesn't care. But there you go, YouTube. I mean, Facebook. Might as well say YouTube as well, because fucking, you already know. You know who's going to steal my videos and upload them to fucking YouTube, so. Awesome guitar playing and a little itty bitty rant. Yeah. And this video is long enough. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all on the flip side.